You are still carrying it. Everything you struggle with today, the anxiety, the people-pleasing, the inability to trust, the voice in your head that says you are never enough. Your parents put it there. In the next 4 minutes, I am going to show you exactly what toxic parenting does to your brain and your nervous system, backed by psychology. Not to blame your parents, but so you finally understand why you are the way you are and what you can do about it. Stay until point 4. That one will change how you see yourself forever. Point 1. When you grow up in a home where love was unpredictable, where one moment everything was fine, and the next a parent was screaming or withdrawing or making you feel like a burden, your nervous system did something remarkable. It went into permanent alert. Psychologists call this chronic hypervigilance. Your brain learned that safety was temporary. That calm was just the pause before the storm, so it never fully relaxed. And here is what that looks like in your adult life. You cannot sit still without feeling anxious. You read every room for signs of danger. You anticipate problems that have not happened yet. You feel guilty when things are going too well. That is not anxiety disorder. That is a nervous system that was trained in childhood to never trust peace. Point 2. That voice in your head that tells you that you are not good enough, that you are too much, that you will be abandoned if people see the real you. That voice is not yours. You borrowed it from a parent who criticized more than they encouraged, who compared you to others, who made you feel that love had conditions attached, who expressed disappointment more freely than pride. Research in developmental psychology shows that children internalize their primary caregiver's voice as their own internal dialogue by age 7. By 7, which means the harshest critic in your head, the one that has been with you your whole life, was never actually you. It was their voice, living rent-free in your mind. The work is not becoming a better person. The work is evicting a voice that was never supposed to be there. Point 3, children are not born people pleasers, they are made into them. When a child grows up in a home where expressing a need caused a parent to become angry or withdrawn, that child learns one survival rule fast. Keep them happy and you will be safe. So they stop expressing needs. They stop saying no. They become the child who causes the least trouble. The one who manages the parent's emotions instead of their own. And that child grows into an adult who cannot say no without guilt. Who puts everyone else first automatically, who does not even know what they want anymore because they spent so long focusing on what everyone else needed. Psychologists call this the fawn response. It is a trauma response, not a personality trait, not who you are. It is what you learn to do to survive. Point 4, and I told you to stay for this one, your brain does not just remember your childhood, it recreates it. Neuroscientists call this the repetition compulsion, the unconscious drive to seek out familiar emotional environments even when those environments hurt you. If love in your childhood felt like chaos, like you always had to earn it, like it could be withdrawn at any moment, your adult brain learned that this is what love feels like. So it searches for the familiar, the emotionally unavailable partner, the friend who takes more than they give, the relationship where you work harder than the other person, not because you are broken, because your brain is trying to go back and finally get it right. Finally be enough. Finally be chosen. Finally fix what could not be fixed when you were small. You are not attracted to people who hurt you because something is wrong with you. You are attracted to what feels like home, even when home was never safe. Understanding this does not excuse what happened to you, but it does something more important. It separates you from it. The anxiety is not you. The inner critic is not you. The people-pleasing is not you. The pattern in relationships is not you. They are learned responses from an environment you did not choose. And learned responses can be unlearned. Here is where it starts. The next time that inner voice tells you that you are not enough, stop and ask it one question. Whose voice is this actually? Not yours. It was never yours. And the moment you know that, it loses some of its power. Save this video. Tag someone who needs to hear this today. Drop a below if you are still carrying weight that was never yours to carry. Because the fact that you made it this far, carrying all of that, it says everything about how strong you actually are. Next video, the 4 things that actually start to heal what toxic parenting did. Follow Psycho Assist Hub so you do not miss it. Follow for your daily dose of serotonin.